It's Glamstract here, another video, another foundation review. And today's foundation is the Hyaluronic Hydra-Foundation with SPF 30 from Brightening. The shade that I've picked for myself is 300N. But before I read you off the Brightening website, I have purchased this foundation ages ago. I'm talking about over a year ago now, and I've been using it on and off, obviously not every day. I sound quite repetitive in my videos, but I have used this foundation with different types of primers. I've used this foundation with different methods of application, such as fingers, sponge, and brush. I have used this foundation with and without powder, and that's why now I'm here confident to give you my personal review. I am on the Brightening website. As soon as you open the foundation page, it narrows it down to some bullet points. So buildable coverage, skincare infused formula, bestseller, SPF 30, vegan, hyaluronic acid infused. This foundation here in the UK retails for £53. Hyaluronic Hydra Foundation floods skin with moisture, delivering seamless coverage with an ultra-fine texture. It suits all skin types, and it is a particularly good foundation for dry skin, working to plump out wrinkles and fine lines and create a matte, luminous finish, with light reflecting pigment to create a lit from within allure. The result, skin looking healthier and more radiant. The complexion is smoother, more even, wrinkles and fine lines are reduced. I am also going to use at the same time the Brightening Hyaluronic Hydra-Concealer. It almost makes sense that I would pair these two together in this video today. The concealer retails in the UK for £39. The shade that I've picked for myself is 200 Neutral. Make sure you shake this foundation very well before usage, because it does have that hyaluronic acid and it's quite liquidy, so ingredients tend to separate a little bit unless you keep shaking it. This is the foundation on the back of my hand. It's quite runny. It has that classic Brightening scent, which I haven't actually read where the scents come from because it's very distinctive, but I can almost recognize it. You know, it reminds me of, this scent almost reminds me of, it takes me back of when I was a kid. I used to go to the seaside with my family, and this smells like a particular sunscreen that my mom used to purchase. I don't know if it was from the brand Bilboa. I'm from Italy, so I don't know if they sell this brand all over the world, but this brand called, I believe, Bilboa, and it just has this sort of smell and it really takes me back. It's beautiful. I have used the Brightening Brightening CC Serum to prime and illuminate my skin. In fact, you probably can see, unless it doesn't translate on camera, but this beautiful radiance that this CC Serum / primer is providing on my skin. I've placed my mirror down, so if you see me looking down, that's why. My preferred method of application with this foundation, because it is such a lightweight, liquidy formula, I like to use my own fingers just to really work it into the skin, almost like a moisturizer. I can see right away that beautiful coverage that this foundation provides. The texture of this foundation, I don't know how to actually describe it, but it's quite smooth. It gives you almost like a veil finish, almost as if you don't need any powder on top, because it's sort of self-setting, but it's not mattifying. It's like a nice veil, because the skin still feels quite nice and supple and buttery underneath. If you've got like a combination to oily skin, you will see a little bit of oiliness going around, because this foundation is best used for drier skins, and it really has a beautiful coverage. I almost don't need concealer, but because I want to showcase the concealer, I will use a little bit of it, obviously. And look at this, I still got a lot on the back of my hand that I haven't used. You probably need just 4 to 5 drops of this foundation, no more than that, because otherwise you're just gonna end up wasting if you do a full pipette. What I particularly love about this foundation is how supple and luminous my skin feels and look. My cheeks look lifted, my face looks brightened. Now onto concealer. This is a click-on concealer, it's like a pen concealer. So literally one click, it dispenses enough product for your under eye, both eyes. 200N, it's a perfect shade if you have a similar skin tone as mine. So if you use the foundation, I would suggest go with the 300N. It's a shade that will work beautifully throughout the winter and spring, because in summertime, if you get a little bit of color, this might be a little bit pale, but for winter, spring, autumn, it's perfect. maybe autumn you still retain some of that tan, so maybe winter, spring. Being a pen concealer, it doesn't have a lot of coverage. In fact, I think this is perfect for a no makeup day, just if you want just a quick touch up around the face. When it comes to powder, I have two options here. I have the Hyaluronic Hydra-Powder palette, and I have it in the shade 1, fair to medium, and also have the classic iconic Hyaluronic Hydra powder. I'm gonna use the Hydra powder. If you have not tried this loose powder yet, what are you waiting for? It's such an experience. I've never felt a powder like this one. It truly feels almost like, is it weird to say almost like water on the skin? No, it's weird. It doesn't sound right. But it doesn't feel like powder. It smooths the skin, but it leaves some sort of, I don't know, cooling effect, wet effect. It's really, it makes the skin extremely soft. I don't know how to describe that. When something works and looks beautiful, somehow I always get surprised as if this is the first time I'm using it. I'm back. All I've done, basically, I've just used the same shade that I've used to bronze and highlight my skin all over my eyes. In fact, that's why it looks extremely natural. And then I went with the usual Chanel Le Volume mascara in the brown one. But obviously, we are here for the By Terry Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. It is such a beautiful foundation. It has a texture that, unless you try it, I can't really describe it properly. It's so smoothing, but you can tell there's something in there that it's making it different than any of the foundations on the market right now. I don't know if it's because of the hyaluronic acid. I don't know if there's because of some other ingredients. And I'm not saying it's the best foundation I ever tried, it's just different. It really lasts very well throughout the day. It does not show the pores. The concealer as well, beautiful. If you like a very light coverage, very everyday concealer, this is just perfect. But if you're looking for a full coverage concealer that conceals your under eye discoloration, I'm not sure this will help. But if you keep using this, it does claim to sort of brighten your under eye area. Now, obviously, I have many concealers. I can't stick to one. I like to use them all because I'm afraid they're going to expire and I won't be able to use them anymore. Because do not use expired products on your skin. I was so sad the other day when I was decluttering a lot of my foundations. We're talking about Sisley, La Mer, Chanel, like expensive, good foundations. I had to declutter because they've just gone bad and they were not smelling right. So I said, no, I'm not putting this on my skin. I'm not putting my skin in jeopardy just for the sake of keeping a foundation for the sake of its brand. No, I'm not doing that. So most of the times the foundation that expires, as you can see on this side, I don't know if it shows on camera, but over there, I put them for display. This is the end of this video. Have you tried this foundation or have you tried the concealer or any other By Terry product? If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. But also if you didn't like this video, give it a thumbs up as well, because why not? Let's spread the love. While you're here, you can follow me on my YouTube channel and also you can find my head floating around in case, I don't know, somewhere around here to click and subscribe. Head over to my Instagram page as well and you can follow me there at Glamstract if you want. Thank you so much for watching again and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.